Hi, this is Dan Lucchesi with the Lucchesi Property Group. It is June and it's time for our monthly market update. And we're going to talk about the May statistics, what's kind of going on now and what happened last month. And before we jump in, I just want to take a quick moment to say that I especially, and we at the Lucchesi Property Group, really are praying for unity and solidarity and progress in our country, and I hope that on the heels of this coronavirus and as things start to loosen up, I hope that our country can unify in a common direction and recognize that we are really all in this together, and I hope we see forward progress out of this. All right, so let's jump into the market update. Active inventory grew month over month just 1.2%. However, you might recall it's already down from 1 year ago by 17.3%. Inventory in the month of May was inventory active on the market for sale was 3,998 units. Contracts accepted actually more than doubled over the previous month to 103.7%, which is basically, we've never seen that before. However, that's clearly a result of the restrictions on coronavirus opening up and being able to show houses again more freely, and sellers choosing to get their house back on the market after all of this. So it's also up from the same month of May a year ago by 7.1%, and that was 4,652 contracts. That's also a record for the month of May. Closed units is down month over month by a little over 10%, and it's also down 41.2% from the same month a year ago. And it's important to be aware of that there's a 30-day lag on most transactions. So really what we're seeing there is the closed units being down from when we were under restrictions of coronavirus. Let's see, days on market. The median days on market, I always pay more attention to median than average. From April to May, was coming in at 8 median days on contract. So the median number of days a house is on the market is only 8 days. Flash sales, which is defined as sales that go under contract in just 1 week on the market, was reported as 62.3% of all detached units closed in May. So 62.3% went under contract in the first week. Due to the competitive nature of the market right now, during both prior to and during COVID-19, we reported 28.8% of closed transactions sold at the full list price. And this is also noteworthy. An additional 29.5% sold over the asking price. So that's a total of almost 2/3. Again, very similar statistic to going under contract in the first week. About 2/3 went under contract in the first week, and about 2/3 went under contract at or over the list price. So what does that tell you guys? What it tells me is that you want to be competitively priced so that your home goes under contract in the first week. It will be more likely to garner multiple offers and get the asking price or above. And if you follow that process, which we've been a long time proponent of, people are seeing the results. And it's putting more money in the seller's pocket at the end of the day. All right, so even though home price appreciation was actually down year over year, right now the average home price is $534,128. When you couple that with the lowered interest rates on a 30-year fixed mortgage with 10% down, that will yield an principal and interest payment, a mortgage payment of $2,089, which is actually down just shy of 11% from the same home at the same price a year ago. So guys, what should you take away from that? If you're a seller, I strongly encourage, if you're thinking about making the move, now is the best time to be listing your house for sale. It is very competitive out there. We can help you guys get top dollar through a proper marketing strategy. As you can see from the data, we pay attention to it every month. We know what it takes, and I really want to encourage you, if you're on the fence and thinking about it, give us a call. We can talk through the data. We can talk through my personal experience with it. We've been listing houses and getting multiple offers. I'd say our team's average over the last 60 days has been pushing around 108 to 110% of the list price, which is pretty significant. So if you're a seller, please give us a call. We'd love to talk to you guys about it. If you're a buyer, that might sound like, oh, this is not the time for me. And you know, if you're a buyer where it's very hard to compete with other buyers, that may be true. If you have a very small down payment, it could put you at a little bit of a disadvantage. However, the thing you have to remember as a buyer is that you basically have an 11% discount right now compared to what you would have been able to buy 1 year ago. So to me, that's reason enough, even if you have to pay 5% or 2% or 8% over the list price. Compare that to a year ago, you're still money ahead. So we'd love to help you guys out. Give us a call. I'm happy to chat anytime. I can be reached at 720-515-9791. And as always, the rest of our contact information is below, and we look forward to connecting with you guys.